everybody. Welcome to the Winelander Wednesday Roundup, episode number 13. So glad to have you guys here. Not only is it episode 13, but it is also the very first Winelander Wednesday Roundup of 2024. So happy New Year's, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. I got a real good feeling that this year is going to be a fun one. Let's see who's hanging out with us today. Cassie, nice and early. Love to see it. And Happy New Year to you as well. Sean, good evening, my friend. Joshua, John, Donald, and Bob. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Kiki's hanging out with us tonight. Odell, always great to see you, my friend. I love that everybody's like here, ready to just jump right into things and have ourselves a good time. For those of y'all who I have not seen since the turn of the new year, how was your new year? Please let me know down in the comments. Todd, great to see you. Dawn, nice to see you as well. The new year for me has been off to a pretty fun start. Been working on some new stuff behind the scenes, obviously, as I keep telling you guys. But also, before we get a little bit farther into today's episode, I do just want to say I apologize in advance if I start sneezing like crazy, have the sniffles, or just, become a hot mess somewhere along the way. I have been having the worst allergy attack that I've had in a very long time. Itchy nose, just my body hates it. So if anything goes down or if I sound a little different than usual, just know it's because there's something in the air right now that I'm so not vibing with. And my saving grace, by the way, that made me go, I think I can pull off talking on a camera for people today, is the fact that Vicks Vapor Rub is the best thing ever. And it went right up the nose. If you are having a really horrible allergy season like I am right now, try it out. Try it out. You won't regret it. It's saving my life right now. All right, let's see. Alexander, great to see you, my friend. And, Cassie, I love that Belle is also sitting there with you, watching videos on her dad's phone. I love that. John Buchanan tuning in from North Carolina today. And Todd, thank you for the grace of not having to apologize for having allergies. I just know that if you guys ever hear something a little bit weird, you might be like, why does she sound like that? And I just want to make it very clear that nothing crazy is going on. I'm not sick or anything, but holy cow. It's been that perpetual feeling of like somebody tickling your nose all day long. And it's been rough. But you know what? We persevere. Right, Kiki, through allergy season, because she says it's bad in Texas right now too. And I think we're all feeling it a little bit. And if you don't have allergies, what is it like? What's it like to be you? Because I want to know right now. But it's so great to see you. Yeah, the change in the weather doesn't help at all. It's definitely a lot colder here now. Than it has been recently, which is awesome in a lot of ways because I love winter weather. I like being able to wear my woolly, warm jackets and shirts and stuff. But then, you get this stuff going on and it's like, it's just the kiss of death, if you will. But no, it'll be fine. We'll be good. Moving on. How was your guys' New Year's? Please let me know down in the comments what you did. If you have any fun New Year's Eve or New Year's Day traditions. I know for us, we don't necessarily have any traditions for New Year's Eve, but New Year's Day, I got a whole list of things that we are required to eat in our family for New Year's Day. And maybe some of these will resonate with you guys. Maybe some of y'all share similar traditions. You can let me know. For us, New Year's Day is the day that you eat black-eyed peas. It's the day that you eat sauerkraut and dumplings and pork. All four of those beautiful things have to be eaten on New Year's Day. It has been that way my whole life growing up, and I could not imagine a New Year's Day without eating all four of those things. If any of those are on your list of New Year's Day traditions of things that you got to eat, let me know. Or if you have any cooler ones, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. And David asks, Ashley, is there a chance Friday evening on Facebook Live to hear the mandolin? You know, I can certainly see what I can do to work Miss Susie into the show. Absolutely. I know you guys love a little mandolin action. So I will certainly work on incorporating her into Friday Live's broadcast on Facebook. Todd says, our new year, we slept through it. Honestly, what a vibe. What a vibe. If I wasn't singing at a private event, I probably wouldn't be that far behind you. I do like to stay up to the new year, though. Let it ring in, have ourselves a good time and everything. But yeah, nothing like your bed, you know, getting all nice and cozy and snuggled. And that's how I spent New Year's Day, was all cozy and cuddled. And I didn't get out of my pajamas. We had like a game day. It was awesome. Let's see. All right, let's see what else you guys got going on. And Bob says, I saw the ball drop and was in bed by 12:05. Nothing wrong with that at all. Because like I said, if I wasn't working on New Year's Eve, I totally would have been right there with you guys. John says he went to Myrtle Beach for New Year's. I love the Myrtle Beach area. We've had the pleasure of playing there a couple times in the years past. We actually played the Myrtle Beach area, not this past year for the Rolling On Tour, but the year before. So definitely love it. I love South Carolina in general, and cannot wait to go back there, especially I'm working real hard to get you guys back on the calendar for 2024. And let's see. A lot of you guys, as I'm reading the comments, and I've seen them throughout other broadcasts, really want to hear some electric guitar in the future. The only electric guitar that I own is my Hello Kitty Fender Strat. And she's a limited edition. However, I don't really touch it that much. But maybe the new year is a new opportunity to come up with some cool stuff for some electric guitar playing in the future. Let's see what we got. And yeah, I see we got a bunch of early to bed. Are you guys early to rise folks too? I'm assuming if we're going to bed nice and early with everybody on New Year's Eve. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You stay out of trouble, you get a good night's sleep, and you start off the new year on the right foot, all refreshed and happy to go. And John says that looked like a good show you were doing on New Year's Eve. It was a private event, which is why, unfortunately, I was not able to talk about it until after the fact, or in the case that you caught the Facebook Live that we did, broadcasting a little bit of the show while we were there. But no, it was super awesome. We played for a private community, and all the individuals there were super lovely, danced all night. I loved that the theme of the party was like prom night. So everybody came in their nice like formal wear and stuff. It was awesome. So we definitely had a ton of fun with everybody New Year's Eve. So I thought it was a really nice way to ring in the new year. Okay, I was right. You guys are early risers, roughly. And I gotta say, kudos to you. I'm trying to get myself on the early bird train, but being a musician my whole life, night owl for sure. If I let my body just do whatever it wanted, it didn't exercise any discipline, I would not go to bed until the wee hours of the morning, and I would sleep probably close to noon. So I have mad respect for you guys who are just naturally early risers. It takes a lot of discipline for me to instill that. Let's see. And Daniel, that's lovely. He says for New Year's I went to my cousin's. It's right next door. Nothing better than that, especially when you live close to family. You can go, you can have a party, and then you just jump right on over. And James, nice to have you here, my friend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Cassie says, I stayed up till 3 a.m. on New Year's Day. We had corned beef, hash, and cabbage. Ooh, okay. Black-eyed peas are on her list. Collard greens and cornbread. That sounds amazing. That sounds so good. But I'm glad that we share the black-eyed peas are a definite must-have for New Year's Day. We gotta start off the new year with some good luck, you know, like through and through. Lots of good luck. a lot of our like food traditions for New Year's Day are very German. My dad's side of the family has, you know, lineage. My great grandparents immigrated over from Germany. So a lot of those traditions still get carried down, which is where the sauerkraut comes in and the dumplings and all that sort of stuff. But y'all, I love it so much. Are you sauerkraut fans? I know it's one of those things that people tend to be like, you either like it or you don't. Which side do you fall on? And if you've never tried it, I think you're missing out because it's really good. Look at you guys. You're throwing out like all these instruments, y'all, that you want to see me play. And I like mad respect. I definitely would have to practice quite a bit in order to play some of the things that I see you guys throwing out in the comments. Let's see. And Todd, I'm with you. He says, I'm hoping 2024 will be a better year than the last year. You know, I have to say 2023 treated me overall very well. We had a couple hiccups in there. I'm looking at you, gallbladder. But besides that, it was a great year. Lots of awesome things happened. The Rolling On tour was fantastic. We released I'm Going Home and A Casa Voy in April of 2023. And you guys gave so much love to those two songs and their music video counterparts, which are here on YouTube, by the way, if you haven't seen them or it's been a while. You want to check them out, you can certainly go over onto my profile, my Vivo page, and watch the official music videos for them here on YouTube. But yeah, like I said, overall 2023 was a really fun year. And I definitely am of the mind that 2024 is a year that is going to be packed full of surprises and fun and good things. So I'm looking forward to it. Obviously everything takes a little bit of work, a little bit of elbow grease to really make it all come together and happen. But I have faith that we will all have a fantastic 2024. And part of why I think that is because as a community, listen, if you're like, I need a support group, I need some people to keep me accountable, I just need a place to come and like decompress when life gets really crazy and stuff, y'all, this is a place to come. Not just here on YouTube, but on any of the social media platforms that I am on, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. You can't find a bad group of people when we're involved wherever you're at online. So if you need some help, you need some support, make sure to just get involved in the community. Turn on your post notifications, sign up for the fan clubs, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be a really, really fun year for everybody. Let's see. Jim, I love your comment. Musicians are late, and my Florida friend slept all day after her gig, so I know I was up to 4 a.m. and got up at 1, and I'm not a total musician, but a hobby vocalist. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, unfortunately, we work the nocturnal hours more often than not. So our sleep schedule, especially on tour, what is it? We don't know. We just kind of sleep when we get the chance and breathe and eat in between. So it's a grind. It is a total grind. I'm gonna step off to the side of the camera real quick to wipe my nose because it is starting to give me problems, and I'm not gonna be rude to you guys. So you can hear the sound of my lovely voice as we go through this process. Shoo-wee. Oh man, what a day. What a day. All right, and she's back. So, where was I? Refocusing. Is there anything that you are excited for 2024? Obviously, I've been talking about the things that I've been excited for this year. You know, those things that I hint at but can't totally talk about yet. You know, new music, tour, all that sort of stuff. But I'd love to know what you are excited about. So please, down in the comments, let me know, what is it that you're looking forward to? Have you planned a cool trip for yourself and your family? Are there like goals that you're working towards that you're really excited, passion projects, all that sort of stuff? I want to know down in the comments. So I'm going to give you guys a second there. And speaking of things to look forward to in 2024, I do just want to say there are some updates to the tour calendar that we did this past weekend. So if you missed out on them and you are in North or South Dakota, I want you to listen up. I'm going to reference my little cheat sheet board over here real quick, just so I know I'm giving you the right information. Perfect. July 14th, we are going to be at the Tri-County Fair, which is in Weshek, North Dakota. Super excited for that one. It's going to be really fun. Tri-County is such an amazing fair board committee. I had the pleasure of meeting them all this past November. Yeah. And we had a blast, and I'm super excited working at that event this year. It's going to be a ton of fun. If you've never been to the Tri-County Fair, if you're a fair food person, period, you will never find some of the delicacies that they have at this fair anywhere else, hands down. I don't even argue with me. You're not going to find it anywhere else. So we're there July 14th in North Dakota, and then July 18th, we're at the Meridian Concert Series, which is taking place in Yankton, South Dakota. Wanted to make sure I got that right for you guys. And we are also really looking forward to that. I love the summer concert series that the Midwest puts on during the summer. We had so much fun at a bunch of them this past year, and I am excited to add Yankton onto the list. So for my South Dakota friends, that got added to the calendar as well. That is July 18th of this year, 2024. So if you want to know more information, dates, details, all that sort of stuff, you can of course go to my website, ashleywineland.com, or you can go give me a follow on Bandsintown and see all the information there. You can even get recommended like hotel stays, other things to do around the area. It's amazing, all the different accommodations that Bandsintown has. Phenomenal. And you'll automatically be notified when we have more shows in your area. So lots and lots of fun. I see you guys are dropping down what you're looking forward to in 2024. David says, I want to meet you in person at one of your shows, hopefully close to Huntington, West Virginia. We are certainly working hard to come out and see you guys out there in West Virginia. I want to explore more of the East Coast this year, so we are working diligently and surely to try to add as many of you guys to the calendar as humanly possible. Obviously, we have quite a few dates already posted with a lot more to come, so just keep your eye out. You never know what's going to come and when it's going to come and be posted. So, and John, to answer your question about business inquiries and booking inquiries, all that sort of stuff, you can have him email info, I-N-F-O, at ashleywineland.com, and somebody on my team will be happy to reach out and coordinate stuff with him, especially if it's about booking shows. So you can tell him to email me at info, I-N-F-O, at ashleywineland.com. And that goes for anybody who's needing customer support, business inquiries, media inquiries, all that sort of stuff. You can certainly reach out through that email, and somebody on the team will be happy to help you. And Jim says, yes, we are totally psyched for Ashley's new album. Hey, there is new music absolutely coming out in 2024. And y'all, without giving too much away, you're going to love this first single that's coming out. I love it. I'm like just chomping at the bit to share it with you. And when it comes out, it's going to be so good. You guys, I am super, super stoked about this. And Sean asked, do you have a concert coming up here locally? I'm not too far from you. I am in Mesa, Arizona. So Sean, my only Arizona date currently up on the calendar so far is in Buckeye, and that is taking place in May. So if you want to plan ahead to come see us, block out your calendar and all that stuff, you can get all the information about the Buckeye show on my website, ashleywineland.com, or over on Bandsintown, and get the full rundown of everything there. I'm sure more will come in, but as of right now, that is the only one that is currently on the schedule that I can direct you to. All right, let's see. And Mark, great to see you, my friend. Glad to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. And Joe, they really need to come snag you for Country Thunder out there. What are they thinking? I love Country Thunder. I've had the pleasure of playing Country Thunder out here in Arizona a couple years back, and we had a blast. So, hey, you know, as long as they call and we got the date available, we'll certainly make it happen. So I love Country Thunder. It's a staple here in the community. So it's always a joy when we can get out there and play some music for some people. That's just the principle in general. And ooh, yeah, I see a lot of you guys perked up at the new album like comment. Gotta love it. Got to love it. And Jim says, heck yeah, we need to run it up the Down the Road charts. Absolutely. I don't disagree with you on that at all. I love Down the Road Radio. They're an awesome independent radio station that supports artists all over the world. All over the world. And they give so much love to so many independents. And I'm grateful to be one of them. So let's see. Darcy says, I'm getting back into my business, spending more time outside, among others that I haven't even thought about, and among other things that I haven't even thought about yet. That's awesome. I love that. I love that you are getting back into your own business and getting outside and exploring and feeling the sunshine. And of course, like you said, got a lot of other things that who even knows what life is going to throw at us in the new year to go explore and stuff. And I got to say, I love that so much, because honestly, we can sit here, we can make plans and do our best to execute them, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's necessary, but also at some point, you got to be flexible enough to roll with the punches that life gives you, or just the twists even. It's not always a punch in the gut that life throws your way, but sometimes it's just unexpected things that you never thought would ever appear in your life, and you just go, wow, that's different, and you go explore those, and you know, plans change, and sometimes they're even better than what you could have imagined for yourself. And I think that's a beautiful part about life, and something that we should all aspire to do, is be a little bit more flexible with where life wants to take us. Elon says, your Christmas music this year was fantastic. You really need to record a Christmas album. I know. I feel like the last few years that we've done the Christmas extravaganza broadcast, the consensus always is at the end of it, like, Ashley, you need to do a Christmas project. You need to put out a Christmas album and stuff. And I'm like, I know. But I sit all year long and I write music and I go work with people. And then I have like just regular music that I want to put out. And that always takes priority. One year, you guys, we will get a Christmas album together, and it'll be glorious, and everybody will be so excited and happy about it. Same, you know, I want to go through the experience of having to wear a sweater and, you know, June and sweat in order to take all the promotional pictures for a Christmas album. I think it's wonderful. But yeah, I would love to do it one day. I'd love to write music for one. I'd love to record some of my favorite classics. There's nothing wrong with a good Christmas project. And Mark, when it is applicable, I will certainly be able to direct you where you can purchase or pre-order any of the new music that is going to be coming out in 2024. I currently do not have a place to direct you to that yet, because obviously we haven't talked about it. We don't have release dates and stuff like that I'm allowed to share with you guys. So, you know, when that becomes applicable, absolutely. More likely, you will certainly be able to buy it off of my website. As far as its online presence, we will see. But yeah, certainly will be up on the website, of course. I feel like as we get later into the year, when the album becomes more applicable to come out, you'll get it at shows, all that sort of stuff. I hate it when you guys ask me questions like that, because now I want to talk about it, and I'm going to shut up now. All right, moving on. And Joshua says, I'll be on the road touring. That's awesome, my friend. I hope you have safe travels and lots of really great experiences. There's so many fun things to do on the road, and so many cool places to see, and especially wonderful people to meet. That is always the one thing that every single year just always blows me away, is the amount of people that we meet, how many wonderful people we meet, and the fun memories that we get to make with them in the process. I think it's beautiful. And John B, listen, all I'm saying is, if it's the one song that I think that you're talking about, there's a good chance. There's a good chance. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. And let's see. All right, y'all. Look at y'all. Just like scrolling through. I see now. Okay, y'all, stop asking me questions that are gonna make me give details away for new music, you guys. Stop. It's gonna knock it off. Silly goose. Can't talk about those things yet. I can't give details away, even though I really would love to. So we're gonna pivot. One thing that I'm really looking forward to in 2024 is to perform the national anthem at the AMA Monster Energy Supercross races. I am doing 2 of them this year. So if you are motocross racing fans, especially if you're in California or in Arizona, you got 2 opportunities to not only come out to the races, but see your girl do the national anthem and have some fun, because holy cow, our race day is so fun. I will be doing the national anthem for the Anaheim 2 race, which is taking place January 27th of this year. So really looking forward to that. We're only a couple weeks away. Just so excited. I love racing season. And then I will also be doing the national anthem for the Glendale Supercross race, and that is taking place on February 10th, which holy cow, what a loaded weekend, because you got Super Bowl going on Sunday, you got Monster Energy Supercross on Saturday. It's so good. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a fun weekend. I cannot wait. Lots of good stuff. And I got to talking about this with some of our community the other day. Obviously, I know there's a ton of stuff that you guys want to see coming into the new year. I saw a bunch of you guys leave comments like, hey, can you do more vlogs of the places that you are going and the things that you're doing and stuff like that? And I absolutely am 100% behind it, especially for things like Supercross. I want to do videos that take you through like behind the scenes of being there and show you a little in the moment of what it's like to do the work that we do at all those different events. But since we are here on YouTube and every platform is different, I would love to know what sort of videos that you would love to see from me, on top of doing these live broadcasts, obviously, throughout the year here on YouTube. So if there's any sort of style of videos, like I said, things you want to see, all that sort of stuff, or things you want to know, even going on throughout this year, I would love to know what your ideas are down in the comments. 1, because it helps me out, but 2, I want to make sure that I am producing stuff that you guys want to see. Of course, I'm going to make things I like, but also I want to make sure that you guys are getting stuff that you like and you want to see as well. All right, let's see. John Strader says, I'd love to see you sing the national anthem for the Super Bowl. That would be so awesome. That would be an honor. Honestly, it's an honor every time to be asked to perform the national anthem, and it's one that I take very seriously, but especially on such a platform like that, it would certainly be an honor and quite a moment for the books, if you ask me. Cassie says, my word for 2024 is intentional. To be intentional about my business, more outside time, and just more one-on-one time with Belle, just to name a few. I love that. I love having like a theme and like a mission statement for the year. The one that I set for myself is do it now. Just do it now. There's so much I feel like that we go through in life and things that come up that you're like, ooh, maybe that's scary. Maybe I'm a little initially like hesitant to do it or take on certain things or go explore certain paths. But the phrase do it now is just don't waste opportunities. Don't wait to jump on things. If it's something that you want to do or something that you feel like you might do, but you're kind of scared to, like, just do it now. Just do it now. It's also an accountability thing on those days where you just don't want to, because maybe life's just feeling like it's been kicking you or whatever, and you just need to pull yourself out of a rut. All those things that you're trying to push up, do it now. Just do it now. That's my motto, my phrase, my intention for 2024. All right. And Jim, I love... let's see what he said. When you can reveal, make more TikTok videos of your music releases as far as YouTube, behind the scenes for shows and preparing to perform. I love those ideas, so thank you. And Todd asked, will your tour band for 2024 be the same as 2023. We are certainly figuring all that out right now. Obviously, we coordinate with everybody's schedules. I'm still booking shows. So it'll all come down to people's availabilities and everything. Tis the music industry. So whoever comes with us, we're super excited to have them. You might see new faces, you might see same faces. We'll just have to see how it all plans out. But yeah, that's always the fun part of tours. Everybody's got such cool stuff going on in different projects, and like I said, all sorts of things, because music is just one of those ever evolving and growing communities, and opportunities always come at crazy and different times that, like I said, we'll have to see. Alrighty. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you so much for being here, hanging out with me today. And of course, like I said, bearing through all of the allergy problems that I'm having today. I'm glad we can make it through without anything too crazy happening. But again, I would love to know the things that you would love to see from me in 2024. So feel free to leave comments in this thread. And of course, the video will be up for replay too. So if you think of an idea later, you can always come back to this video and throw your ideas down in the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you who are sending some feel better wishes. Hopefully I'll take a Benadryl or something. My body will reset, and this allergy thing will get so much better. It's just been a little rough around the edges today. But thank you so much for bearing with me. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Happy 2024. Happy first Winelander Wednesday Roundup of 2024. And of course, I will see you guys back here next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Love you so much. Have a great rest of your day.